Hello everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Essence, and in today's video I would like to talk about sleep paralysis. Now, when we experience sleep paralysis, we are awake, but we cannot move. And a lot of people are wondering, why does that happen? And oftentimes when this does happen, we feel an immense amount of fear. Could there be anything supernatural to this? Well, personally, I do believe that one of the reasons why we may experience sleep paralysis is because when we sleep, our astral bodies travel the spirit world on their own, which tends to explain the dreams we have. So when we are dreaming, it is our spirit bodies going through the astral, and because our subconscious is taking over, it may bring up things that we encountered during the day, things that we have been thinking about often, which explains why you may see things that are present in your life in your dreams, whether it be, a friend, a family member, stuff like that. Well, when we experience sleep paralysis, our spirit has not fully come back to our body. It's like half and half. So part of our spirit is outside the body and part of it is inside. This creates a partial disconnection with us, and therefore we are unable to move our bodies because our spirits aren't fully within our bodies. But we have enough energy to at least be conscious and present about our surroundings and what we are. This can create a whole lot of fear. I remember years ago when I was a kid, I had sleep paralysis, and even though our house wasn't haunted or anything, I still felt an incredible amount of fear, like something was going to get me, and I better move quick because I feel like something is coming. And I don't know if anybody out there also feels this kind of thing, but sleep paralysis, while it doesn't happen often, some people don't really have it ever, but sometimes it happens. And I don't know if they feel the same amount of fear that I had, or, any reason why, but people sometimes claim to see spirits when they are under sleep paralysis. Doctors would suggest that they are merely hallucinations because you haven't fully woken up yet, which may be the case in some instances, but in others, it is a far more sinister thing. I believe, if you live in a house that is haunted and you experience sleep paralysis, obviously, sleep paralysis is not a fun experience. You are unable to move. You feel like you are very vulnerable. And so this fear comes over you, and I believe this attracts certain spirits, especially the negative ones. Many people claim to see shadow spirits when they are under sleep paralysis. Or just spirits in general. They may not be able to see fully certain spirits, but they'll see little movement out of the corner of their eyes. And this is, I think, because when we are experiencing sleep paralysis, we create a lot of fear, and this draws in the negative spirits who wish to feed off that fear. Now, if we don't live in a house that is haunted and we experience a spirit, this is, I think, solely because we are in a vulnerable position. We are unable to move when we normally can. And we're kind of half asleep at that moment because the spirit is half within our body. So we're confused. We are unable to move. And it's just it's a scary experience all around. Even if you don't live in a house with spirits, it can still be a very scary experience. Do I think spirits can cause sleep paralysis? Absolutely. I do believe that also spirits can do that. They can most likely try and jostle our spirits out of our body, even if it's a little bit, and therefore cause us to experience this. And if they do this, it's because they want us in a vulnerable position. They want us to create that fear so that they can feed off it and become stronger. But of course, ways to alleviate spirit-based sleep paralysis. Like, I haven't experienced sleep paralysis since I was little. And it's been a very, very, very long time since that happened to me. So if you believe that a spirit is causing you to have sleep paralysis, of course, saging your place, prayer is also a good one. Moon or blessed salt water also, if you want to do all of those things, that is fine. But also, if you guys have been on my channel for a while, you guys remember the technique Velo that I taught you. If you guys are new or don't remember this, it is way back on my channel. It is called the Velo technique, and it basically moves your energy back and forth around your body so that you can get high vibrational energies. This is another way to keep your spirit lucid and also help you come back to your body in one piece and prevent the likelihood of sleep paralysis. Could there be like a mental or physical reason why we may go through sleep paralysis? Well, I do believe that a mental part is a part of it, but the mental and the spiritual tend to go hand in hand with one another. And physically, I don't really think, it's because of the spiritual and the mental aspect that is when we get the physical reaction of not being able to move when we just wake up. We're confused, we're disoriented, and we're in a vulnerable position, and that's what creates the fear. So it's all part of a process, But there are certain ways to alleviate it. Keeping your energy up, keeping your atmosphere of your living space clear of negative energy. Obviously, making sure that you aren't super stressed or fully, you fully cleanse yourself of that negative energy of any kind. So that is my take on sleep paralysis. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And I all wish you a very sound sleep.